Alright everyone, this is Mark Parson. This is video 6, if I'm not mistaken. Alright, and I'm just doing these videos. I actually randomly just decided to do these videos. I've done videos before, but I wanted to do more of a course and just reveal kind of who I am. And like I said, former NFL football player. Then I got into sales. You know, I've sold phones, worked mobile phone store, MLM, and a lot of you, that's the first place we learn it. You know what? We actually learn a lot from it. And we learn things we do like and things we don't. And that's the beauty of life. So I just want to share that. Alright. As I'm speaking, this is the risk disclaimer when it comes to forex trading, guys. I always start every video off with this. You can lose all your money. Alright, and like I said at the beginning, that's what we're gonna do. That's the first thing we're gonna do anyways in our demo. So get excited, get ready. You can learn this platform, okay? Now the previous video, understand this, that I told you, you know what, I didn't really get into following Yellow Brick Road, but we're gonna get into that right now. And I'm gonna show you some patterns in the market that happen all the time, every single day, all day, that you can learn, and it becomes part of you. When it becomes part of you, you become the market. Alright, check this out. Alright, so again, we're right here. Let me see. Did I scroll? I scrolled over, that's right. So, okay, you got the yellow, red, purple, green. One thing you can do is take the crossover, okay? Take the crossover of a currency. What does the crossover mean exactly? Crossover, when the yellow with strength, when I mean strength, it's going in that way. So this has strength right here, alright? When it has strength and it crosses the red, understand what the purpose of the yellow is. The yellow is the strength. The red, the yellow is the trend. The red is the strength. Okay, so you can really get a good move out. This is a perfect one. You can kind of see it how it is right here. Let's say you took this cross of the red. Well, that red is it's not really bending that much. All right, it's kind of still pushing out, even though the trend is going right here. When it crossed, you could get a few pips if your goal is to get like 3 or 4. Depending on how many pips you want to get out. But understand that red isn't really bending yet. Alright? So let's say you took this red. Okay, it is a little bit. Trends up, but guess what? This is way better. This is a solid crossover. So you see the red bending? Because if the red's still pointing up, a lot of times you'll see, alright, it can push it back up. Okay? But if you see that red bending and that yellow's bending, you can take that crossover, and when you get really good, you can actually figure out to take before the cross. But that's years from now, okay? All right, and if you have strength, you can be able. Let's say you took that cross and then the market shot up, right? Well, understand this. At that point, you would probably see this around that time. You possibly see this long wick. So as long as you have strength in the market, what does that mean? Volume management. We'll get into that in the next video. But before that, understand that you have strength in the market, you take the cross, you can get a lot of pips. Alright, you can actually set a take profit right here too, because you see that wick. And this wick as well. Okay? So the crossover, the yellow and the red, take that direction. So what would you put in right here? If you put in a trade at this cross, still not bending that much, but let's say you took it anyways, you have good volume management, you're not trading too heavy in your volume. You have $2,000 in the market. You're not trading that like I did, with $20 per pip or $30 per pip. You're trading extremely low. Probably not. Yeah, we'll get into that later. All right. But if you take this cross, okay, which way would you take it? It's crossing down. What would you put in, a sell or a buy? All right. Now, you would put in a sell because you're selling. That's a high point that you see, and you want to sell high. All right. Your floor is down here, and it's what's a low right here? This is a lower low. So so you can see that it could possibly tap off to this green, which is still pointing up. This is a support. So if you took that, you can almost see where it can possibly go, and if it breaks through, it breaks through. But if it doesn't, then you can set your take profit right here, right before that green, or you can just watch it until it gets near the green, take it, wait for it to go back up. Take it and then take it back. When you see that trend start to point back down, you can get back in. So there's different ways to make money in that when it comes to the cross. Okay, that's the first thing that we learned. First thing. So when you do your demo account, you put I'm not gonna, should I? Alright, I'll talk about it. Okay? The demo account that you're gonna lose. Alright? You're gonna set up a demo account with $50,000 in their demo. It's not real money, okay? They allow you to set up a demo so you can get used to the platform and learn how to trade and practice. $50,000. I'm gonna trade the Euro USD. Write this down. Trade the Euro USD. The account is not going to be ECN. It's going to be a variable account. Okay? Euro USD. And that's the currency you're going to trade. You're going to have all these indicators. First thing you're going to do is you're going to do everything you can to lose that $50,000 as fast as possible. Alright, so that means if you're taking a cross of the red down, if you see, oh, the yellow brick road, or the trend is going down, or whatever you just learned, you're going to do the opposite. I told you to trade lower volume. Alright, you're going to do the opposite. I don't even put in a whole bunch of positions. I trade with one position or maybe at most 2 or 3. But what are you going to do when you're losing the demo account? Put in as many as you can to lose the account. Close it early. As soon as it gets in the negative, close it. Go against the trend. And that's the goal. Okay? I want you to see, the purpose for that is I want you to see how an account looks when it's losing or when it's stopped out by the broker. Okay? They're not going to lose their money. You're going to lose your money before they lose theirs. Okay, so they'll cut your account right, at that point, so they don't get in trouble and lose money. So I want you to see what it feels like. So you won't have to feel it again. You just learn from the experience. Like, oh man, if I trade too heavy, I'll lose. All right, I might win sometimes, but losing is inevitable. If I go against the trend, I'm going to lose. If I go against the yellow brick road. Where's the yellow brick road from? Remember the movie? Alright, the yellow brick road, follow the yellow brick road. Alright, so understand that. Go against it, you will lose. Especially if you trade too heavy a volume. Study your volume, guys. We went over it already, study it. Alright, and we'll go into how I trade from a money management standpoint. Okay, alright, next. I'll show you a couple more patterns before we go to the next thing. And really, you already know enough right now already. Oh, okay, here's a great one. When you see the yellow, red, and purple and green, especially with the white and the blue near, when it gets very tight, it's called consolidation. When this gets consolidated, expect a breakout. What does a breakout mean? A breakout means extreme movement in one direction. That's a breakout. Imagine how many pips this is. Okay? This goes all the way up. This is over 100 pips, guys. Little small retracement, and then go. Alright, so know that when you see this, the tighter it is, the bigger the breakout. Okay? The tighter these bands are, the bigger the breakout. Little retracement, kept going. Okay? So once you get good, you can catch that breakout. Now, me, I don't try to guess a breakout. Okay? I have no need to try to guess a breakout direction. If you got in right here and you notice that it started to break out, you could get in right here, take it all the way up here. When you see it start to retrace, get out. You could ride it back down, but that's risky, alright? Just understand that's a little risky. So you can wait, and then when you see it about to possibly cross back up over the red, you can take that, and you can get a lot of pips that way, okay? So consolidation is when these bands get very tight. The tighter the bands, the bigger the breakout, alright? And then you got the crosses right here. So I already know enough to make it. If you just got good at this got really good at this right here. Let's see some more. Alright. Not really consolidation. Some good crosses though. And this is not the Euro USD, by the way. Again. Alright, these some good little breakouts, but the parents. Oh, let's go over the parents. Usually when the parents, which is the white and the blue, get really tight together like that, market likes to pinball back and forth. Okay? Until good movement. Also, when the white crosses the blue in a direction, an explosion happens in that direction usually. Alright, but let's oh, here's a good one. Alright, when you see these split up right here, when you see the white, notice that it becomes the resistance right here. It's the ceiling, so it bounces off of it. But once that thing usually breaks through. So it finally broke through. This is what it does, and you can check this out. It pinballs back and forth between the white and the blue appearance. Alright? Now right here, remember, here's a great breakout, guys. It's tight, very tight consolidation. Alright? Very tight. Alright, I'm going to show you right here. Pinballs back and forth, and these are the same cycles that happen all the time. Okay? Then it starts to get really tight in here, and guess what happens? Breakout. Okay? And that went pretty far down. That went extremely far down. Wow. Okay? It just went extremely, went all the way from 123, high 123s to 116. Okay? Now, when that breakout happens, usually when you can tell when it's about to end its trend, obviously when the yellow brick road starts to bend, and then you see it spread out like a hand. Yellow, red, purple, green. Yellow, red, purple, green. Alright? And you must be patient. Okay? But that's when you would want to get out, for sure. Okay? Before it starts to bend. Get your pips. How many pips you think you need to get a day? 10 pips a day will make a person rich. Obviously, if they keep those pips. Now, if they lose them because they're trading to get, they're over trading, or they're getting too greedy or trading too high volume, I mean, what's the point of that? You can win for 9 years straight and then lose it all on the 10th year, and guess what? Everybody loses their money. I mean, if you do that, you lose your money if you do that. So you have to be consistent and disciplined and stick to your system once you understand the market. Alright. So just know that. Alright. So that's the white and the blue. And also, oh, this is what I want to show you. Understand this. What I tell you about the parents. The children always comes back to the parents. So they always come back to the blue. So broke out, but it's going to come back. They're going to come back. See? And we're all the way back at 121. So that's good to see. Okay? How do you see the bigger picture? Zoom out, then look at a bigger time frame. We look at the 4 hour. The people who trade the 4 hour usually week, they trade a week. Okay? 1 hour is more for the day. And the 1 minute is like for the hour. When you trade this right here, I want you to look at it just so you can start to recognize the cycles. 3 hours a day. But if you trade right here, I mean, you can scalp, you can get in the market and get out and get pips. But that's more risky. The smaller short-term traders, it's a lot more risky. Okay, you can get caught in position, especially if you're trading heavy volume. A day, some people even say trading for the day is a little risky. But really, you can, with my system, you can make that happen. You can make some great trades and great profit in that if you do it right. 4 hours for the week. But we look to 4 hours for the overall bigger picture. One last thing. Excuse me. I'm going to show you in the next video. It's a pattern. We call it the bull flag or the bear flag. What does bear and bull mean when it comes to the market, especially if you're a beginner? Imagine a bear clawing down. So when they say the market looks bearish, the euro's bearish, that means it's going down. If it's bullish, it's going up. Imagine a bull coming and, ramming a person. I don't even know what you call those guys in Spain. Bullfighter. They ram upwards. A bear claws down. So that's just something else. But there's a bear flag and bull flag. And once you understand that, I had to understand it personally because I took a loss. Okay, here's one right here. Let's see. I don't know if that's that clear. I only have about 30 more seconds. You may have to go over it in the next video. And that's no problem. Patience. Alright, so this is Mark Parson. Make sure you study this day and night. And have a great day.